Hey, Fate of the Potters, it's me, Aerro. Before we start today's episode, I just wanted to preface some of the material we discuss today is, believe it or not, already out of date. Sometimes we record our episodes a couple days in advance, and since it's the holiday season, we didn't want to have to record on the actual holiday so we could spend time with our friends and family. This episode was recorded literally the night before Jagex made their announcement about the upcoming Hetz Oasis to replace the Duel Arena in early 2022. So when you're listening today, please take that into consideration that the announcement had not been made yet. Thank you so much. And now, play that music. And welcome back to Fate of the Pods, your favorite podcast for RS3 content. I'm Aerro.
And I'm Rainy Day.
And we'd like to welcome all of you to our final episode of the year. If you're listening to this, hope you have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
And Happy Holidays.
Yes, and a future Happy New Year.
Yes, for sure.
It is that time of year. Winter is here.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming. Winter came. Winter left.
She'll be back.
She'll be back. We are in the Christmas time spirit here at Fate of the Pods, and I figured we would kind of take some time to reminisce about previous years' holiday events, or let's just say events that happened in December.
That we remember.
Yeah, that we remember in the RuneScape realm.
Can we first... Can I continue? I'm like really excited to talk about this because I like just remembered it. But were you gonna say something beforehand?
No.
Okay, so back in the glory days of RuneScape, for Christmas and also Easter, but right now it's Christmas, so we're gonna focus on Christmas time. I liked how the events were like quest based, so you would actually complete a quest and get a whole bunch of rewards. I remember specifically doing the Christmas event at the public library and getting the full like Santa outfit.
Oh yeah.
And the emotes, the one with like where you freeze and a couple other ones, but those times were classic.
Well, for a long time there was like, maybe not a long time, but for several years in a row, there was like a Christmas event where you like went through a portal into like another snow world realm area, and there was like the Queen of Ice or whatever her name was,
and Jack Frost.
Yeah, and all those like evil imps or whatever, snow imps. Do you remember those little guys? And you had to like...
Yes.
And this was like when like snowballs first came out, so this is a while back. Snowballs first came out, you could get like a snow globe and shake it. You could like throw snowballs at people. That was fun.
There was also the Dungeoneering Christmas event where you like Thok was involved, or Thok.
Thok,
and then Thok. It's the Salty Claus hat where it's like a Santa hat but like with crab. It's a crab hat.
Oh yeah.
Let me talk to Diango. Yes, Salty Claus.
Salty
Very
Claus.
Cute. Yep.
So there's been quite a few different how I want to put it, versions of what the RuneScape Christmas event or holiday event has been over the years. Usually they do like 2 or 3 years of something and then kind of move on to something new. The last couple of years we've been doing this like gathering paper, creating like the Christmas cracker thing, blah blah blah, with Posty Pete, right? Is that his name?
Yes, correct.
The skull dude. Okay. And that's okay. The current event now is not really, I mean, it's engaging, but not in the sense of like a Christmas theme engaging.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like, here you go, here's a potentially rare Christmas item. Because even like with the act track, it's all like, what's it called? Play enough and then get enough currency.
Right.
To get a bunch of stuff.
Right. In addition to the holiday themed kind of events that they put out, a couple years back in 2020, Party Pete hosted the New Year's Eve event, so that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I think they've done it a couple times in the past where they have like fireworks and stuff you can get. They had cool 2020 glasses you could get. And I think that's where they had like the balloons dropping around the lodestones, fun stuff like that.
I remember that, yeah.
And I guess it would be harder to put together like an official. I wish they kind of would though. I wish there was like a live stream event every year, like at midnight, for the people who like maybe don't go out or whatever, to like count down and have like a big event happen in game, like at midnight game time on the new
Yeah, because
year.
I was like, I immediately thought of like different time zones, but then I was like, oh, it's probably UK time.
Yeah,
T.
that'd be cool. um
Yeah.
but aside from the holiday events, there used to be, for the longest time, for many years in a row, they would have like the December like weekly, I don't know what they would phrase it, like the festive month blah blah blah, where week one would be like get double drops at bosses and slayer creatures and blah blah blah, and then week two would be like double the
Mini
amount,
game.
right, like double the amount of ports, rerolls or something, and mini games give you, I don't know, bonus XP.
Or double points. I remember Livid Farm
Right.
used to be really
Yes.
popular.
Yes, you would do your livid farm in December. Same thing with like when I was going for Trim Castle Wars, I would mini games week. You would go to the friends chat because you get +1 golden tickets and you could win and get 5 a game, which was huge, with Enhancer. So that was fun. So I don't know when we moved away from that. I guess we still have the Festivore as kind of like a remnant of that time, and we have like the winter calendar or whatever. Every day you log in, you get like an item or whatever. But yeah, we don't have like our weekly things anymore, which is okay, I
I
guess.
definitely miss those, but we once just a reminder, um, for like the time you're watching this for the next couple weeks, there's still Frank's free death. So that's a weekly thing that they added. I don't know if it was, I don't think it was in place of the old like festive winter weeks, but it is something weekly that they're doing, and it just so happens to be in December.
Right. Um. So yeah, Frank's free deaths are running this week. Um. I'm trying to remember what is the free deaths this week. Let me see if I can scroll down fast enough.
I know Solak is free this week.
Solak is okay. So I think there's 2 more weeks left. We're in week 3 right now. And then next week is Raksha and
Absolutely.
Elite Dungeons, I think.
Yes.
So there's 2 weeks left, depending on when you're listening to this podcast. Go boss your little heart out at the respective free death places.
I do want to mention that Solak, since he's like a tree and stuff, most of the high level bosses do have like Christmas lights around him, but Solak also has a Santa hat, and he just looks super cute, especially because he's like a tree, or like made out of tree material, tree matter, if you will. He just
Bark.
looks really cute. Bark, that's the word. But yeah, go
She's
check
like,
him out.
what's the tree skin called? What are tree skins called? Trees have skin. Did you know?
Yes,
Yes.
good skin.
So, yeah, I think the holiday events, I don't know, they might have kind of just taken the back burner in terms of where Jack X is allocating their time into like making a little quest or something during the holiday events, or making a big celebration for it.
Or what they could do is bring back old holiday items and make them exist again. That would be cool.
True. So yeah, and I think we are recording this ahead of time, but we're releasing this on Christmas Day. I think today a new promotion is supposed to come out on Treasure Hunter with 2 new like holiday items. I think there's a new scythe and a new wreath. that you guys can look out for on the Treasure Hunter promo today. So get into that, I guess, if you are someone who likes their holiday fashionscape. Yeah. With that, after the holiday season comes the new year, 2022 rainy day.
Yes, I'm excited for this new year. I got to do better than I did the actually previous 2 years. 2020 and 2021 were not the highlight of my years of existence. So here's to 22 being much, much better for me. But in terms of that, actually, I had a really good 2021 on RuneScape. I'm a really good RuneScaper, in case our listeners didn't know. But okay, what am I even saying? I'm gonna
And
shut up.
try again.
Yeah, let's try again. Let's restart. My RuneScape resolutions / goals are definitely 120 all.
Ooh.
Master Quest Cape, because I didn't do that this year. Aerro got his this year.
Thank you.
And also Master of All. I need to get that.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
that's basically
Those
it.
are some good ones to start.
Yes.
For myself, I need to finish the Globetrotter outfit. I need to get into my Clue era and finish Globetrotter, because I feel like it's kind of night and day difference from people that have the full outfit versus people like myself who don't when you're doing clues.
Absolutely. Honestly, Aerro, no offense, but I recommend you get that done in 2021. You better get to it, chop chop. No,
Okay.
kidding.
Damn. All right. So that one's on the list. I've been slowly kind of working my way at some Slayer titles. If you complete the collection logs for like the different areas, so maybe getting some of those. Other than that, I'll probably just do some rune score stuff. Looking at getting the 25k rune score.
Best of luck to you. I think about the ones that are impossible for me to get, and one of those is the Anachronia Big Game Hunter game. I can't not step in the blue tile, and I think that's an achievement to never be within their range once.
Yep.
Completely impossible for me. Wish you and everybody else going for that the best of luck.
Yes, so we have some nice RuneScape goals for 2022. We'd love for you guys to comment, shout out, tell us in the Discord, what are some of your RuneScape 2022 goals? Is there things that you wanted to get done this year that you didn't? Any big achievements, any big capes, any bossing achievements that you would like to try to accomplish in 2022? Let us know. I'd love to hear from you guys.
Yes,
With that, the next question, Rainisha Day, becomes, what would you like to see from Jackix in the new year? What big updates, RuneScape updates, are you hoping to see? Are you wanting to see anything, any addition to the games that you're kind of looking forward to? They try to keep the new stuff hush hush for the new year.
that's true.
It's funny, like leading up to the new year, they try to keep it really like low key for everything, and then as soon as that ball drops, they're like, by the way, this is our next 12-month in-depth schedule for what we plan to release.
That is so true.
But is there anything that you would like to see in the new year?
Improvements to Fashionscape. I remember they had the new character models that kind of
Right.
got stopped for whatever reason. Going off of like what we talked about previously, Haiti and Skull, the Fremenic Wolves, I would like to see them come back in January, because that's just such a cool update, and like you kill wolves for XP. They're also really cute.
What's the third one's name? Isn't it like Fenrir or something? Fenrir?
Yeah, Fenrir.
Honestly, just as a
We
quick
love the
aside,
Feminics. Yes.
those three need like their own like quest series.
They honestly do.
I need
But you know
some
what Jagex is
history.
gonna do? I guarantee you, you know what Jagex is gonna do? They're gonna
What?
make a fucking yak track.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Oh,
honestly right.
here I am giving them ideas and not getting paid. But yeah, bring those wolves back if you're watching this. And the last thing, rest in peace to the duel arena.
Yes, I was just gonna
And
say this. This was on my list,
yeah,
but go on.
I follow RuneScape on Twitter, and I saw the hieroglyphics
Oh my
thingy.
God.
I don't know what they're
Let's talk
gonna.
about it. Let's talk about it.
Let's digest. Let's
Because
dig into it.
I quote tweeted RuneScape today and put it on my RS Instagram story. If you guys want to follow me, I post some pretty elite content. I'm at Aerro underscore RS, AERRO underscore RS. Anyway, I put them on my story, quote tweeted their latest post where they've been making like these very vague like manuscript posts, like Rainy said, where it's just like words essentially. And today's post they talked about like Tamukin, what's his name?
Yeah, that guy.
Tumekin, I don't know,
Yeah, I know what you
some
mean.
desert person. Anyway, it essentially it looks like they're previewing I guess we should categorize this. Today that we are recording is December 20th. So when we say today, we were meaning December 20th. Anyway, they make it seem like it's gonna be some desert something or other, and somehow archaeology is gonna be involved. Is the speculation, which I really hope not, because God, if they make me train archaeology again after I've been 120, I'm gonna throw a fit.
Yeah, they need to come out with something really big because the impact that the delivering to have on everybody's lives is something that they should mention
Yes,
in higher institutions.
in higher
Um,
institutions. They should
and
teach
I
this
don't
in schools.
they should teach this in schools. Like this dual arena on RuneScape should go down in history. And I don't know, I feel like it should be something really big.
Okay, do you want to
Um,
know what I wrote down?
yes.
So I had mentioned Duel Arena, and I've been wanting something like this uh, for a couple years now. And when they announced Menaphos coming out, it's probably been like what 3 years now. I was really hoping it was going to be the new Prif, but it just was not. It was like dead
The
content as soon as
Menopause
you
flopped, and we don't talk about
yeah.
that enough.
Anyway, so my like what I want to see in 2022 is a new place for people to hang out, like stay in kind of consistently, because I feel like for a lot of people, when you're not like doing your skills, you're not bossing or whatever, you come back to Prif at least like once a day. Everyone has to like run through Prif and do something once a day, whether it's your dailies, you're going to Max Guide to sell something, blah blah blah. I want a new Prif in 2022, a new place that everyone like moves to like hang out. That's what I want to see, and I'm hoping whatever they do with the duel arena is maybe going to be that. I'd like a whole new like place, new quests. If you want to add bosses, sure, as long as they're not super hard and I can do them. um but yeah, I need just like a new area to do something in. like uh,
That's
like
true.
what was so compelling about Prif when it came out was there was just so much to do. There was like all those achievements, all those titles to unlock, like a bunch of like lore to learn. The place looked super cool. So I need a new version of that. It's been like in 2022 it's going to be 8
7,
years.
6,
Yes,
yeah, something
or
like that.
so I need something new. I need something fresh. So I'm hoping we can get like a new big area that people can hang out in 2022. That was on my list.
Yeah, me too. Because honestly, it's really hard because there's the Max Guild and then there's the PVM hub. But other than that, most things that are added to RuneScape are kind of just um, complete the content if there is any and kind of never go back there again.
Yeah. for
And
sure.
they do put a lot of work, and even like Menefos, for example, a lot of work did get put into it, and it does look really nice, but there's just nothing there other than like the Sandy title.
Right, there's nothing to keep me there. So hopefully, and I know Jackix says had or has said in their kind of recent streams that they're looking to replicate um essentially what they did in 2021 and 2022 in terms of like the the amount of like quests they did and the amount of bosses they did, stuff like that. Oh, I guess that we didn't even mention it. I'm waiting for how this Elder God Wars storyline ends.
True.
And I
Never
feel
came into
like
it.
they've like semi hinted that there's going to be one more boss, like the next in Telos version for God Wars Dungeon 3 is going to be one more boss.
Damn, that's kind of crazy because I already thought they like completely over delivered every single boss because there's just so much overwhelming content
Oh yeah.
for not as good as it all was. Um, yeah,
Yeah. I would like to
that's gonna be big.
I hope, yeah, for sure it's got to be like I need a good Grandmaster quest to like wrap this up. And it needs to be like the caliber of While Guthlick Sleeps, Ritual of the Majorat, uh was Sliskay's Endgame a big like
It was, but it also had this. Sliskay's endgame honestly like kicked my ass. That quest was hard. The other quests were, don't get me wrong, Sliskay's endgame was really good, but um, the Wagothic Sleeps and Ritual of the Majra, I love them. I love Sliskay's endgame too. I guess that puzzle part just like really messed me up.
yeah, I hear you. So I need something big. I need something powerful. I need something that's going to stand the test of time lore wise. I need something
Absolutely.
to reach out and grab onto. I need to climb on the walls for this storyline.
You know what I think about? You know what this whole like um whatever they're gonna do with the duel arena thing reminds me of? I don't know if y'all watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, but you know that place that they went to, like that library underneath the sand, and that owl person with like all that knowledge and stuff. I can't help but think about that. Maybe because the an area was like a desert, but I keep thinking about that for some reason. Just something underground that we can like dig up and it rises. I don't know. But I once again I don't want archaeology content either.
Retweet, retweet. So we have big plans for 2022. Let us know what you guys are hoping to see in terms of your own RuneScape content and what you want Jackix to put out in the new year. We'd love to hear your ideas, thoughts, feelings. And I guess that kind of leads us to our own podcast. We are now coming up at probably like the half year mark. We're over 25 episodes in. And it's been a learning process for us, but I think
Especially me.
we've
Well,
enjoyed we've enjoyed making the content. I think in retrospect, I think we've done well for two people that didn't know how to do anything about anything and kind of just came up with this idea on a whim.
yeah,
Um,
absolutely. And once again, I just wanted to give Arrow a big shout out. The idea was, you know, like basically his, and like he also handles all of the tech stuff. So I don't worry about any of that. Um, and so yeah, big shout out to Arrow. I kind of control the Discord, which I need you all to join. If you are watching this podcast, please join our Discord or listening to this podcast. But yeah, Arrow has done a magnificent job of making this whole thing come to life. And I've had a really great time being a part of it. So thank you, Arrow.
yeah, no problem. I enjoyed doing this for sure. So with that being said, Rainy and I, it is the holiday season, the new year starting. Um, It is still kind of a busy time with family, friends, school, work, everything in between. So we are going to be taking a little bit of a hiatus from Fate of the Pods. But with that being said, when we do come back, it will be a new season for Fate of the Pods. Season 2 will be coming in 2022.
Yes.
We are going to kind of work a little bit behind the scenes and work through how we can make this podcast bigger, better, brighter, more beautiful. And so we can see, I would love to see this get just exponentially more, big is a lame word, but just more
Huge.
presence, a bigger
I'm
presence.
dead.
Yes. A larger presence in 2022. And so kind of in our in-between seasons, we're going to be planning, I don't know what we're going to be planning yet, but we're going to be planning. And when we do come back, we'll have a lot of good content ready for you guys in the new year.
Yes. Especially, I've been thinking of like events and stuff. That would be fun to be more interactive with the community we've built, because I
Yes.
think we've definitely grown one.
Yes. So we don't know when, we don't know how, or we don't know why we will be coming back, but we will be returning in 2022.
Absolutely.
Season 2, Fate of the Pods, get into it.
Yeah, I've heard some rumors that we'll be getting another musical masterpiece from you.
There is a strong possibility that is true. I kind of figured as soon as like the first one was done, and I realized that, despite how many people have actually listened to it, that I've really enjoyed the quality of the final product. So yeah, there definitely is there's definitely a good possibility that there will be a next in terms of the RuneScape raps in 2022.
That's what I like to hear. Good. The critics are raving.
Yes, got to keep the content going. I guess with that, thank you guys as always for sticking with us. Thank you for joining kind of the beginnings of Fate of the Pods in 2021. Rainyday, I have had a blast. A lot of learning yet to be done, but we are excited for what the future has to hold for us.
Yes, I'm ready to take on even more patch notes next year, so can't wait.
Yes, make sure if you are listening to subscribe, follow either on YouTube or on Spotify. Make sure you join our Discord. Rainy will hound you until the death of herself to join
Absolutely.
it. Please do.
Yes.
And with that, one final goodbye for 2021. Thank you so much,
Goodbye.
everybody.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
thank you. Bye.